Okay. So the first thing on the agenda. Yep. Donna, if you could give us emergency evacuation.
In the case of an emergency, there are two main exits out of the chambers. First is to the left side of the stage, up the stairs, through the doorway, and down the stairs out to the back of the town hall. The second is out the back of the chambers to the doorway, taking you to the stairway out to the front of the town hall. Men's facilities are through the back of the chambers, past the stairway, around the corner on the right, and ladies' facilities are through the back of the chamber, up the stairs, and on the left. Please do not use the elevator in times of emergency.
Thank you. First item on the agenda, communications.
We have the meeting minutes for January 4th, 2023.
Board, have you had an opportunity to look at the minutes?
I make a motion to accept the minutes as presented.
All in favor?
Aye.
Is there, we have to talk about, did you have any changes?
No.
Okay, so minutes for January 4th are confirmed. First, old business. We do not have any old business on the agenda. So we're going to move to new business. We have first item on the agenda is number 23-003, Michael J. Falcone as applicant and Michael J. Falcone and Carolyn Falcone as owners of property located at 10 Haven Street, listed as Plat 39, Lot 15A, seeking a variance to deviate from Section 6.2.1, accessory use is to construct a two-car garage in the front yard in the R20 district. Is the applicant here?
Yes.
Before we move further, could you raise your right hand, please, and state your name and address for the record?
Michael J. Falcone, 10 Haven Street, Smithfield, Rhode Island.
Mr. Falcone, do you swear to tell the truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. You can proceed with your application.
Okay, I have a corner lot, so I want to build a two-car garage, and it actually is behind the house and to the side of it. It's just that it's on the back. It's like a triangle, a lot, as you can see in the, I gave you a bunch of different site plans and one with, like, you know, from the Google Maps and stuff, so you can see that it's clearly, you know, that whole side of the is considered front yard, and I don't have any room on the other side. So,
Right, okay.
and I have 7 classic cars, and I like to, I can hand these pictures in for, you can see. This is what I store in the garage.
That is exhibit A? Or
Is this for us, or do you need to send them?
You can keep, yeah, that's for, yeah, for,
Yes.
they're on both sides of the, yeah. So
Exhibit A, how many on there?
there's 7.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
They're all photos.
Oh, classic. Semi.
Very nice. Board. Thank you, John.
So ask for a motion to admit those as a.
Like to make a motion that we admit the photos as an exhibit to the application.
I'll make a motion, we accept the photos for the application, exhibit for the application. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay,
I just know, you recently, in May 6th of 16, you approved one at 54 Wickle Road and Ridge Road, which is right near me. The same thing, they had a corner lot, so that, and also in May of 22, there's one on Douglas Pike that's near me, that it's in the front yard. Too recent. Any questions?
thank you. Is that, thank you. So no, we do have your, I do have your pictures here and the site plan. Do you intend, and one of the things was, is it for use for cars? And you did say it's going to be for the storage of the
Yes.
7 vehicles, but is there going to be, where's the access going to be?
I'm actually gonna just go over the lawn, because I only use it occasionally, like maybe once a week during the nice weather, so I'm not gonna do a driveway out to the road. I'm just gonna go across the grass.
So would this be right in the front of on Haven Street?
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna go, my driveway kind of goes in front of the house, and I'm just gonna circle around the side on the lawn, rather than disturb going out to the road and putting a driveway in because of the hill in the back, I don't want the water runoff and all that to be a problem, so. Plus, I like to keep the trees along the road to keep it hidden.
There is a concern from the town about the septic system. There are some requirements that you might want to take a look at. Because obviously you don't want to start driving over your septic system.
Yeah, I won't be driving over it, just the pipe from the house to the tank, which I was just gonna put steel plate over it. So I'm not actually putting any pressure on the line, on the PVC. And I did check the setbacks. If it's on a slab, it can be within 5 feet of the tank. I'm not actually driving over the field at all. That's,
So you got about 20 feet in between the house and the septic system, it looks like?
yeah, I would
Estimating
say,
it.
yeah.
Wasn't measured, but.
So, but you said you're going to be accessing it from the front of
Yes.
it, not from the side, so,
Well, going around the front and then the side, yes. As you can see, the driveway kind of like goes into the front, like I would just continue along the grass, and then and if it did become a problem, I was gonna do the pavers that the grass grows in between if I needed to, but I don't
Right.
think that's necessary. The grass is very hard most of the time, so.
So as a condition of the approval, we all get a chance to drive the cars at once?
I can give you a ride.
or do you have any questions, anyone? Anyone else have any questions?
No, the questions I had, you just answered, because I wasn't sure if you were going to go out to Ridge Road.
Yeah, originally I was thinking about it, but then I think with the hill and everything, it was gonna be a problem with the building and the soil erosion and that, so. Then I thought, I only use them in the nice weather and, occasional use, so it's not like it's,
And just the
be a
construction of
problem
it,
for
it
me.
looks like it's going to be built in conformity with the existing structure on the property.
yeah, I'm gonna try to match it but just in a lower roof line to make it less, lower roof than the other garage, so it doesn't, it's not just an 8-foot wall with a low slope pitch on it, so nothing, no attic storage or anything like that, just,
Okay. Storage above it.
there's no storage above it now, it's just gonna be
Property line, it's a little shallow, right? I think the question I was also looking at is you got about 13 feet to the property line in the back. That'll be part of the variance also, I believe. You're gonna have to ask, that's gonna have to be requested.
I thought it was 10 feet for a detached, so,
I thought it was 15 myself.
I don't know if that's,
Yeah, the R20 is on 10 feet.
10 feet, all right.
So he's good with the okay.
Yeah, he's also.
Rear yard. 20.
So, can you just, I just want to make sure we say that. State.
Excuse me, Mr. Falcone, could you
Yes.
restate what you had said about the septic?
I'm gonna drive over just the Schedule 40 PVC that goes from the house to the tank, but I was gonna put a piece of steel road plate over it, so I'm not putting any pressure on the pipe.
into a septic system. Yeah. I did not get the attachment to that.
I know.
Do I need to?
Have you seen the engineer's comments about your septic in the distance to your garage?
No, I didn't. I didn't know they already looked at it as far as,
Do I say we need to see it?
I can provide you with this.
okay.
Would that be the attachment that we should have?
I think actually, it's a state rep.
Yeah, I can give them it.
Okay.
We just want you to be aware, sir, of what the engineering thinks there may be setback
Okay, yeah.
from your septic system or maybe a septic tank. We just wanted you to be aware of that before you start.
Yeah, no, I looked up the laws before, and as far as the distance and stuff like that. I mean, obviously, that would be part of the building permit. They wouldn't.
Procedure, yes.
Correct.
Yeah. It also mentions, because I have a door on both sides, but the back one was gonna be possibly for a ride and mower. So it wasn't gonna be to drive through, like to go out to the other street, so. That, and just for air circulation when
Mm-hmm,
you're in there, it's nice to have a full
okay.
ventilation if you know, with the car fumes and stuff, just to air it out.
Mm-hmm.
And would you agree if you tried to put your garage on the other side of your yard, closer to your driveway, it would be pretty much the true front of your yard? based
It
on
would
what
definitely
you
be in the
are?
front, yes, yeah.
Any more questions, board?
I don't have any questions.
Okay.
No.
With that, I'd like to make a motion, or somebody make a motion that we take this under,
Is any public?
oh, sorry. Yes, I'm sorry. I'd like to open up this for public hearing. Is there anybody who would like to speak in favor of this application? Is there anyone who would like to speak in opposition to the application? Not hearing any, I'd like to make a motion that we take this under advisement.
Make a motion, we take this under advisement.
Second,
All in, okay, I'll entertain a motion. So I'm sorry, John, you made a motion, and who accepted, please?
No, Ed made it.
Ed?
second.
Okay,
John motion, seconded.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, next item, Donna?
Case 23-004, John and Melissa Carvalho as applicants and owners of property located at 25 Cider Lane, listed as Plat 44A, Lot 42, seek a variance to deviate from Section 5.4.1 dimensional regulations to construct an addition in an R20 district.
Hi, John.
Hi.
Would you like to state your name and address for the record?
John Carvalho, 25 Cider Lane, Smithfield, Rhode Island.
Would you raise your right hand? Do you swear to tell the truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay, you can proceed.
Okay, so my wife and I are looking to build an addition off the back of our home. It would be a 2-story addition consisting of a master suite on the second floor and a large office on the first floor. The master suite would have an office as well. We're seeking a dimensional variance for the rear setback. The required distance is 30 feet, and we're proposing 28 feet. So we're seeking relief of 2 feet for the rear.
I saw the, the pictures that you had sent. It looks like it's a 2-story coming off the back of the house, 17 by 19.
Yep, that's right.
roughly.
Like 19 foot 8 inches to be exact. Yep.
So you're adding 2 offices,
Right.
one on the
So
lower level and one in the master suite.
correct. Yeah. My wife and I have both started working from home since the pandemic, and it's getting kind of dicey. So the goal is to create more space.
Okay. I think- Or do you have any questions? Any of the members?
I took it right by. To me, it looks acceptable as a setup. And it's going to be in the back of the yard. Nobody's really going to impact on the side, so they got a lot of woods behind them, so
Yeah.
I didn't see any issues with that.
Variance is not overwhelming. They're
I
asking
know a lot
for
of
it.
us have worked from home lately.
Yes, we can understand that this day and age.
Do you have, you hooked up to sewers or a septic system?
Sewer.
That was my question.
Any other board members with any questions on the application?
Nope.
I'd like to open up this to public hearing. Is anyone here who would like to speak in favor of this application? Anyone here who would like to speak in opposition to this application? Not hearing any. I'd like to make a motion that we take this under it.
Make a motion to take
Advisement.
this into advisement.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Donna. Next item of business, Donna?
Case 23-005, the Family Cake Company LLC is applicant and 14 Industrial LLC is owners of property located at 14 Industrial Drive, listed as Plat 49, Lot 190. Seek a special use permit under section 4.3.J.4 and 4.4.J.4, Table of Uses, General Industrial, to operate a wholesale bakery in an industrial district.
Is the applicant here? Did any? Let's see.
Nobody here from the company?
Family Cake Company? Oh, you're the property owner, okay. Okay, yeah.
Do you have your tenant's number to call them? Yeah, you cannot,
Yep.
especially because they have an attorney listed. Sure.
Who's the attorney of record?
I don't know what to say.
I figured the attorney would have been here at least. I figured the attorney would have showed up at least.
I know the attorney, but, he's very punctual.
Who's the attorney?
George Wall.
But
I mean, do they have to be here?
Yes.
Yes.
They have to be here because you need to hear evidence or testimony.
Yes.
Besides just what you have.
What you have done.
Otherwise, you're deciding it just on this, which may not be enough for your elements for a special use.
So if they can't be here, we'll just continue it the next month.
Without prejudice.
Unless they're outside saying, oh, we thought it was 6:30.
You got the notice. Come back next month.
Now, in a case like that, do they have to get notice? Should we, this can't be good.
Is that them, Richard?
Nah, it's one of my cousins.
I thought it was because you had to go by the fire department.
So,
They did.
my wife fell over, and my wife and two little babies.
She doesn't show. Why don't you come forward, sir? State your name for the record.
John Carlo Conti, 14 Industrial LLC. John Carlo Conti, 14 Industrial LLC. So I guess they're just not aware. They were looking for an email or something at meetings tonight. They actually are in town, so I could get them here quickly, if that works.
Yeah.
It's the last one. So when, it's not fair to the board and everybody else, so I think what we'll do is continue it
The next one.
to next month, which would be May 3rd. So when they want you to entertain a motion to continue it to the next meeting. Chris, are we gonna have to give official abutters notice again? I don't think so. Is there anybody here from the public?
No.
We'll just put it in the agenda then.
Okay.
But it will be advertised in the paper.
Or has to be
Oh,
advertised.
so that is notice, so.
Okay, great.
So it's entertainment.
All right, I'd like to entertain a motion that we continue this to the next May 3rd, 2023 meeting.
A motion that we continue this to the May 3rd meeting.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you, John. Okay. All right, I'd like to,
Make a motion that we go into deliberations.
second, Any?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, first item on the agenda is number 23003, Michael Falcone and Carolyn Falcone, 10 Haven Street. Anyone like to make a motion to approve the application?
I'll make a motion, we accept the application as submitted with the note that the homeowner has, when he takes up the permit, make sure that if he's going to drive near the septic system, he's got to make sure that's cleared. There's enough space, if not, he'll have to come back to us again.
Agree? Does anyone second that?
I'll second that motion.
What part are you identifying when you said drive over it? Because I think he has to drive over the pipe, so.
He has to drive, yes, he has to drive over the pipe to get out of the backyard. And that was, there's requirements, the proposed building setback, and that was in the engineer's specification. It says, see 250-RICR-150-10-6.23-B, minimum setback distance general.
Oh, I thought you said he could not drive over.
Yeah, they just said there's a travel across existing, there is access from safe that will require travel across existing. Access from this site, access to drive over the potential vehicle travel across the septic system components, which shall be avoided in accordance with Rhode Island DEM OWTS regulations.
But I don't think he's gonna be able to avoid driving over it, was the testimony. He said he'll be able to put a plate
Right,
down
right.
on the
Okay.
perforated, on the
Perforated pipe.
perforated 40, schedule 40 pipe.
Okay.
So that plate,
You have to provide provisions to be able to drive over any of the components that is acceptable to the top.
and
The
that would,
applicant provides a plan or something.
Yeah.
or provision.
Some type of steel plate, and the thickness of that plate would be depending on how far down that pipe is in the ground.
we could also stipulate at the time of the issuance of the building permit, I'm sure our building official will note that a plate must go over that pipe, which will be part of the permit that would solve that whole issue.
Okay. Richard, thank you. Do we have a second? Second? Any more discussion on this? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Application passes. Item number 23004, John and Melissa Carvalho, 25 Cider Lane.
Make a motion, we approve as applied.
Second?
Any discussion? Seemed pretty straightforward.
Straightforward.
Application, 2-foot variance. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So for anyone here regarding Family Cake Company LLC application, this is their notice. It will be published in the paper for next month, May 3rd, 2023 hearing at 6 PM. Yeah, there'll be no more butter notices. Okay, would anyone like to make a motion that we close the?
Make a motion, we adjourn.
I'll
All
second
in
that.
favor? Aye. Thank you, board.